This moment isn't random. You didn't just stumble across this video in the endless scroll of the internet. No, the universe itself guided you here, like a star aligning in the night sky, pulling you toward a truth you're ready to embrace. Something inside you, a quiet whisper, a restless curiosity, or perhaps a cosmic spark, knew it was time. Time to uncover the KYBALION, an ancient text that holds the secrets to stuff icons of reality. These aren't just words on a page. They're the blueprints of existence, laws so powerful they can bend the fabric of your life, your world, your destiny. For thousands of years, this knowledge was guarded, shared only with those whose minds and hearts were prepared. Because it's not a toy, it's a force. Misused, it can unravel everything. But now it's found you. You're here watching, listening. That's no coincidence. The universe doesn't make mistakes. The question is, are you ready to step into the power that's calling your name? These truths are so potent, so transformative, that they're dangerous in unready hands. Like fire, they can illuminate or consume. So, they're veiled, hidden in riddles, whispered in secret schools, and preserved by those who understand their value. Why the secrecy? Because this knowledge is power, the power to shape reality, to master life, to become a co-creator with the cosmos. But power without wisdom is chaos. Imagine giving a child a torch in a dry forest. One spark, and everything burns. The initiates of old knew this. They guarded the KYBALION's teachings, passing them through generations, from the mystery schools of Egypt to the alchemists of the Middle Ages, from hidden libraries to the hands of modern seekers. Each era added its own layer, its own understanding, yet the core remained untouched. 7 universal laws, the source code of existence. These laws govern everything, the movement of planets, the rhythm of your heartbeat, the thoughts flickering through your mind. They're not theories. They're the pulse of the universe. And now they've reached you not by chance but by design. As Hermes said, the lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. Your ears are open. Let's begin. The first law is the foundation of all is mind. The universe is a mental creation, a vast thought in the cosmic consciousness. Everything you see, touch, or feel, your home, your relationships, the stars above, begins as a thought. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world, a canvas painted by your mind. Think of your thoughts as a radio signal broadcasting a frequency. What you tune into, fear, love, doubt, or hope, shapes what you receive. Ever had a day where one negative thought spiraled into a chain of mishaps? You're late, you spill your coffee, you snap at a friend, and suddenly the whole day feels cursed. That's all is mind at work. Your thoughts aren't just fleeting. They're sculpting your world, moment by moment. Let's break it down. Imagine you wake up feeling anxious about a big meeting. Your mind loops on worst-case scenarios. You'll stumble, you'll fail, you'll look foolish. That anxiety clouds your focus, your words falter, and the meeting goes poorly. Now rewind. Imagine waking up and choosing a different frequency. You visualize confidence, you focus on your strengths, you breathe deeply. The meeting flows smoothly, not because the world changed, but because your mind did. This isn't magic. It's mechanics. Your thoughts are the brushstrokes of your reality. But it goes deeper. Science backs this up. Quantum physics suggests consciousness influences reality at the subatomic level. Your mind isn't just observing the world. It's creating it. Consider a garden. If you plant weeds, you get chaos. If you plant flowers, you get beauty. Your mind is the gardener, and your thoughts are the seeds. Ever met someone who's always complaining, and their life seems to mirror that negativity? Or someone who radiates gratitude, and opportunities seem to find them? That's all is mind. Your inner frequency draws the outer experience. But here's the catch. Most people are unaware of their power. They let their minds run wild, broadcasting fear or doubt, then wonder why life feels heavy. The KYBALION wakes you up. You're not a victim. You're a creator. What are you broadcasting right now? This law isn't just about fleeting thoughts, it's about belief. Your deepest beliefs, often buried in your subconscious, shape your reality like invisible architects. Believe you're unworthy, and you'll attract situations that confirm it. Believe you're capable and doors open. A story from ancient Greece illustrates this. A sculptor named Pygmalion carved a statue so perfect he fell in love with it. His belief was so strong that the statue came to life. Your beliefs breathe life into your reality. What statues are you carving with your mind? But all is mind isn't about ignoring pain or pretending everything's perfect. It's about responsibility. When life feels chaotic, ask, what am I contributing? Not to blame yourself, but to empower yourself. Your mind is a tool, and like any tool, it takes practice to wield. Start small. Notice a negative thought, pause, and choose a better one. Instead of, I'm failing, try, I'm learning. Feels subtle, but it's seismic. Over time, these shifts rewire your reality. Hermes said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. What are you becoming? This flows into the second law, correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. The universe is a mirror, reflecting patterns across all levels of existence. The same forces that spin galaxies shape your daily life. Your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, ripples outward, creating your outer reality. Ever noticed how a bad mood seems to attract more problems? You're grumpy, you snap at someone, they pull away, and suddenly the day feels heavier. That's correspondence. Your inner state echoes into the world, like a stone dropped in a pond, sending waves in every direction. Think of life as a hologram. Every part contains the whole. The patterns in your mind mirror the patterns in your life. If you're chaotic inside, scattered, stressed, doubtful, your relationships, work, and health often reflect that chaos. But calm your inner world, and the outer aligns. Picture a stormy sea. When the wind dies down, the waves settle. Your mind is the wind, your life the sea. This law reveals a profound truth. To change your world, change yourself. What's the state of your inner sea today? Correspondence isn't just personal, it's universal. The same principles that govern your life govern the cosmos. Ancient astronomers saw this in the stars, mapping constellations to human traits. Modern science sees it too. Fractals show patterns repeating at every scale, from coastlines to galaxies. Your life follows the same logic. Ever felt a sudden shift, like everything was aligning or falling apart? That's correspondence, your inner frequency resonating with the universe. When you're in harmony, life flows. When you're in discord, it stumbles. A story from ancient China illustrates this. A farmer's horse ran away, and neighbors called it bad luck. He said, maybe. The horse returned with wild stallions, and they called it good luck. He said, maybe. His son broke his leg riding one, and they called it bad luck. He said, maybe. Then war came, and his son was spared because of the injury. The farmer knew life mirrors deeper patterns, not just surface events. Your challenges, your triumphs, they're reflections of your inner state, part of a larger design. What patterns do you see in your life? This law empowers you to take control. If your life feels stuck, don't curse the world. Look within. Are you holding on to anger, fear, or doubt? Those are the ripples creating your reality. Shift them and the mirror shifts. For example, if your relationships feel strained, ask, am I showing up with openness or defensiveness? Small inner changes create big outer results. Correspondence teaches you to align your inner world with your desires, like tuning a musical instrument to play a perfect note. What note is your life playing? Let's dive deeper into correspondence, because this law is a game changer. It's not just about your inner world shaping your outer reality. It's about recognizing that every aspect of your life is interconnected, a reflection of a greater whole. Imagine a spider's web, each thread vibrating with the slightest touch. Pluck one strand, and the entire web trembles. Your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. They're the plucks, sending vibrations that shape your world. Ever had a moment where you felt at peace, and suddenly everything seemed to fall into place? A kind word led to a new opportunity, or a quiet moment of clarity brought a solution. That's correspondence, showing you that harmony within creates harmony without. But it works both ways. When you're stuck in negativity, the mirror reflects that too. Picture a time when you were angry. Maybe you argued with someone, and then the rest of your day felt like a string of frustrations. Traffic was worse, your coffee order was wrong, your phone died. That's not bad luck. It's the universe mirroring your inner storm. The beauty of correspondence is its power to shift. You don't have to wait for the world to change. Start within. Take a deep breath, focus on something you love, and watch the ripples spread. A calm mind invites calm experiences. What ripples are you sending out right now? This law also connects you to the cosmos. The ancients knew this. Egyptian priests studied the stars, seeing their movements reflected in human lives. Today, science echoes this with systems theory. Patterns repeat across scales, from ecosystems to economies. Your life is no different. The chaos or order in your mind mirrors the chaos or order in your reality. Want proof? Look at your space. Is your desk cluttered? Check your thoughts. Are they scattered too? Clear your mind and you might feel the urge to clear your space. As within, so without. Correspondence is your invitation to align with the universe's deeper patterns. What would your life look like if you polished the mirror of your mind? Now, let's move to the third law of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Every atom, every thought, every emotion is pulsing with energy, vibrating at its own frequency. High vibrations, like joy, love, gratitude, lift you toward harmony, connecting you to the universe's flow. Low vibrations, like fear, anger, despair, pull you into discord, clouding your reality. Think of life as a cosmic tuning fork. Strike it with positivity, and the sound is clear, resonant, beautiful. Strike it with negativity, and it's a dull, jarring hum. Your vibration sets the tone for your experience. Ever met someone whose energy lights up a room? You feel lighter just being near them. That's their high vibration resonating with yours. Vibration explains why some days feel effortless and others feel like trudging through mud. When you're vibrating high, opportunities seem to find you, conversations flow, and life feels alive. When you're low, everything's a struggle. The KYBALION teaches that you're not stuck, you can shift your frequency. How? Through your focus. Imagine you're scrolling through a bad news feed, feeling heavier with each headline. Now, put the phone down, step outside, and breathe in the fresh air. Feel the sun on your skin, notice a bird's song. Your vibration lifts, and suddenly the world feels different. That's the power of this law. What's the frequency of your thoughts right now? This isn't just spiritual, it's science. Everything in the universe, from light to sound to matter, is energy in motion. Your emotions are energy too, measurable in brainwaves and heart rhythms. High vibration emotions like gratitude actually change your body's chemistry, boosting your immune system. Low vibrations like stress do the opposite. The ancients knew this intuitively. In ancient India, sages used mantras to raise their frequency, aligning with the cosmos. You can do the same. A simple smile, a kind thought, a moment of gratitude. It's like tuning an instrument. The higher your vibration, the more you attract what resonates with it. What's one thing you could do to lift your energy today? The fourth law is polarity. Everything has its opposite, but these opposites are two sides of the same coin. Light and dark, joy and sorrow, success and failure. They're not separate. They're connected, part of the same spectrum. This law holds a secret. You can shift from one pole to another by changing your focus. Feeling stuck in failure? Look for the seed of success within it. Imagine you miss a deadline and feel like giving up. Instead, ask, what did I learn? That shift turns failure into growth. Polarity teaches you to dance between extremes, to find balance by choosing where to stand. Hermes said, all paradoxes may be reconciled. What paradox in your life could you reconcile? Picture a seesaw. One end is fear, the other courage. They're opposites, but they're part of the same motion. When fear weighs you down, you can tip the balance toward courage by taking one small step. Ever faced a tough conversation you dreaded? Maybe you avoided it, feeling paralyzed. Then you took a deep breath, spoke your truth, and felt lighter. That's polarity. You didn't erase fear. You moved toward its opposite. This law empowers you to transform your reality, not by fighting negatives, but by embracing their counterparts. What negative are you holding on to, and what's its positive opposite? This law was known across cultures. In ancient China, the Tao taught that yin and yang, dark and light, create each other. In Egypt, priests saw polarity in the balance of chaos and order. Today, you see it in psychology. Reframing a problem as an opportunity shifts your mindset. The next time you're angry, pause and ask, what's the path to peace? That question alone moves you toward the other pole. Polarity isn't about denying pain. It's about transcending it. What could you transform if you saw both sides of your challenges? Now, the fifth law, rhythm. Life moves in cycles, like the rise and fall of waves. Success peaks, challenges dip, but nothing lasts forever. Ever felt on top of the world, only to crash a week later? That's rhythm. The key is to flow with these cycles, not resist them. When you're low, know the tide will rise. When you're high, prepare for the next shift. Picture a pendulum swinging, push it too far one way and it swings back. By staying centered, you ride life's waves with grace. This law invites you to trust the process, to see every moment as part of a larger rhythm. What cycle are you in right now? Rhythm is everywhere. The seasons turn, the moon waxes and wanes, your body breathes in and out. Your life follows the same pulse. Think of a time you faced a setback, maybe a project failed or a relationship struggled. Felt like the end, but then something shifted. A new opportunity appeared, or you found clarity. That's rhythm, reminding you that lows are temporary. The ancients honored this law in their rituals, timing ceremonies with solstices and equinoxes. You can honor it too. When life feels heavy, remind yourself, this is just a phase. When it's light, savor it but stay grounded. How can you flow with your current rhythm? This law also teaches balance. If you chase highs without rest, you burn out. If you wallow in lows, you stagnate. Imagine a surfer riding a wave. They don't fight the ocean. They move with it. Life's the same. When you're in a low cycle, don't panic. Focus on small steps forward. When you're soaring, don't overextend. Save energy for the next shift. Rhythm shows you that every moment, high or low, is part of your journey. What's one way you can align with life's rhythm today? The sixth law is cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Every thought, every action, plants a seed that grows into your reality. Your life today is the harvest of your past choices. Want a different future? Sow new seeds. This law empowers you to take responsibility, not as blame, but as power. Imagine you're frustrated with a situation, like a strained friendship. Instead of pointing fingers, ask, what did I contribute? Maybe you were distant or reactive. Now choose differently, reach out, listen, show kindness. That's cause and effect. You shape your reality with every decision. What seeds are you planting right now? This law is universal. In ancient India, it was called karma. Every action has a consequence. In Egypt, scribes taught that thoughts create destinies. Today, science confirms it. Habits shape outcomes, from health to wealth. Ever noticed how one small choice, like skipping a workout, snowballs into a week of sluggishness? Or how one kind word sparks a chain of positivity? That's cause and effect. The KYBALION teaches you to be intentional. Before you act, ask, what will this create? If you want peace, sow peace. If you want growth, sow effort. You're the gardener of your reality. What's one choice you can make today to plant a better future? Finally, the seventh law, gender. Everything contains masculine and feminine energies, a balance of creation and receptivity. The masculine is action, logic, outward drive. The feminine is intuition, nurturing, inward reflection. Neither is superior, they dance together to create life. Ever felt torn between doing and being? That's your energies seeking harmony. Picture a river. Its flow, feminine, carves the earth, while its force, masculine, shapes the landscape. The KYBALION teaches that mastery comes from balancing both, acting with purpose while listening to your inner voice. How are your energies dancing right now? This law is ancient wisdom. In Egypt, gods like Osiris, masculine, and Isis, feminine, symbolized creation's duality. In the East, yin and yang reflect the same truth. Today, you see it in leadership. Great leaders act decisively, masculine, and empathize deeply, feminine. You can apply this balance daily. Set a goal, masculine. Then check your intuition, feminine, to ensure it feels right. If you're overly driven, pause to reflect. If you're too passive, take one bold step. Gender teaches you to create with both strength and sensitivity. What's one way you can honor both energies within you? Now, let's bring these laws into your life with practical steps. Start with all is mind because your thoughts are your power. Every morning, carve out 5 minutes to set your mental frequency. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and visualize your day unfolding with ease. See yourself confident, calm, successful. Then write down 3 things you're grateful for, even if they're small, like a warm cup of tea or a kind smile you received. This tunes your mind to abundance, like dialing a radio to a clear station. Throughout the day, catch negative thoughts. When you think, I can't do this, pause and reframe it. I'm learning how to do this. The simple but powerful. Negative thoughts are like weeds. Pull them early, and your garden thrives. Keep a thought journal to deepen this practice. Each night, write down 3 thoughts you had that day and their effects. Did dwelling on a worry make you feel heavy? Did focusing on a goal spark energy? Over a week, you'll see patterns your mind is always creating, whether you're aware or not. To go further, try a visualization exercise. Picture your ideal reality. Maybe it's a fulfilling job, a loving relationship, or inner peace. See it in vivid detail, the colors, the sounds, the feelings. Spend 5 minutes daily imagining this, not as a fantasy, but as a blueprint. Your mind will start aligning your reality to match. All is mind isn't about wishful thinking. It's about intentional creation. What reality are you painting with your thoughts? For correspondence, treat your life as a mirror. If your world feels chaotic, maybe your schedule's packed, or conflicts keep arising, check your inner state. Are you stressed, scattered, or holding on to resentment? The outer reflects the inner. Start with a grounding practice. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and take 10 deep breaths, feeling your body relax with each exhale. Visualize a calm lake, its surface smooth and clear. As you breathe, let your thoughts settle like ripples fading. This aligns your inner world, and the outer will follow. Do this daily, especially during stressful moments, to reset your mirror. To deepen correspondence, journal about your reflections. Each evening, write 2 columns, inner and outer. In inner, note your dominant emotions or thoughts that day. Were you anxious, hopeful, frustrated? In outer, note what happened. Did you argue? Find a solution? Feel stuck? Look for connections. If you were anxious, did problems pile up? If you were grateful, did things flow? This reveals how your inner world shapes your outer reality. Once you see the patterns, adjust. If you notice anger creating conflict, focus on forgiveness or patience the next day. Small inner shifts create big outer changes. Correspondence empowers you to polish your mirror. What's your inner world reflecting today? For vibration, focus on raising your energy. Your frequency draws experiences, so keep it high. Start each morning with a high vibration activity. Listen to uplifting music, read an inspiring quote, or step outside to feel the sun. These small acts tune you to joy. Throughout the day, check your frequency. Pause every hour and ask, how's my energy? If it's low, maybe you're stressed or tired, do something to lift it. Dance to a favorite song, laugh at a silly memory, or take 10 deep breaths while visualizing light filling your body. These shifts are like flipping a switch, raising your vibration instantly. A powerful practice is the gratitude scan. Once a day, sit quietly and list 10 things you're thankful for, big or small. A friend's call, a good meal, the sky's color. Feel the warmth of each one, letting it fill you. Gratitude is a high vibration emotion, and this exercise aligns you with abundance. To sustain it, Surround yourself with high vibration influences. Choose books, podcasts, or people that inspire you. Limit time with negativity, whether it's toxic news or draining conversations. Your vibration is your magnet. Keep it strong. What's one high vibration habit you can start today? Let's keep building on these laws with practical ways to weave them into your life. For polarity, the key is to master the art of shifting between opposites, turning negatives into positives, fear into courage, chaos into opportunity. This law teaches you to see every challenge as a doorway to growth, and the practice starts with your perspective. Begin with a simple exercise called the polarity flip. When you face something negative, say a stressful day or a disagreement, pause and write down 3 ways it could be a positive. Maybe stress is teaching you resilience, or the disagreement is revealing what matters to you. This isn't about ignoring the problem. It's about finding the other side of the coin. For example, if you're upset about a missed opportunity, you might write, "This frees me to explore new paths. I learned what to do differently." Or, "It's redirecting me to something better." This rewires your brain to seek balance, turning obstacles into stepping stones. To make this a habit, try a daily polarity journal. Each evening, reflect on one challenge from your day, a moment you felt angry, stuck, or disappointed. Write it down, then list its opposite. If you were angry, what's the path to peace? If you felt stuck, what's the opportunity for movement? For instance, if you argued with a colleague, the opposite might be understanding or collaboration. Then write one action you can take tomorrow to move toward that positive pole, like listening more or offering a kind word. Over time, this practice trains you to dance between extremes, not just react to them. You'll start seeing challenges as invitations, not threats. What challenge could you flip right now? Another powerful tool is visualization. Once a day, sit quietly and picture a seesaw in your mind. One end is the negative pole, like fear or doubt, and the other is its positive counterpart, like courage or trust. Imagine yourself gently tipping the seesaw toward the positive. Feel the shift in your body, the lightness it brings. For example, if you're worried about a decision, visualize fear dissolving and confidence rising. Spend 5 minutes on this, breathing deeply as you anchor the positive pole. This aligns your energy with polarity's truth. You can choose where to stand. What positive pole are you ready to embrace? For rhythm, the goal is to flow with life cycles, not fight them. Life is like an ocean, with waves of highs and lows, and mastering this law means becoming a skilled surfer. Start with a cycle tracker to understand your rhythms. Get a notebook and, for 1 month, jot down your daily energy levels. Note when you feel energized, creative, or joyful, and when you feel drained, heavy, or stuck. Also track external events, work deadlines, social plans, even the weather. After a week or 2, you'll see patterns. Maybe Mondays feel heavy, or you're most creative midweek. This awareness helps you anticipate cycles and move with them, not against them. For example, if you notice low energy days, plan lighter tasks instead of pushing through. When you're in a low cycle, try a grounding meditation to stay balanced. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and imagine yourself as a tree, roots deep in the earth. As you breathe, feel the wind of life's challenges bending your branches, but your roots keep you steady. Visualize the cycle passing, like clouds moving across the sky. Spend 5 minutes here, affirming, "This will pass." This practice keeps you centered, reminding you that lows are temporary. During high cycles, save energy, don't overcommit or burn out. Instead, journal about what's working so you can revisit it during lows. How can you align with your current cycle? A daily habit is the rhythm check-in. Once a day, pause and ask, "What's my rhythm right now?" Are you in a high, low, or neutral phase? Then adjust your actions. In a low phase, focus on rest or small wins, like tidying your space or taking a walk. In a high phase, tackle big goals but stay mindful of balance. This keeps you in flow, like a dancer moving with the music. Rhythm teaches you to trust life's pulse, to see every phase as part of your growth. What's one way you can surf your current wave? For cause and effect, the practice is about planting intentional seeds for the reality you want. Every thought, word, and action is a cause, creating effects that shape your life. Start with a cause and effect audit. At the end of each day, take 5 minutes to reflect. Write down one action you took, like snapping at someone or finishing a task, and its effect. Did your impatience create tension? Did your effort spark progress? Then note one thought you dwelled on, like worry or gratitude, and its impact. Did worrying make you feel drained? Did gratitude lift your mood? This shows you how your choices ripple outward, empowering you to choose differently. To make this conscious, try the seed planting practice. Each morning, set one intentional cause for the day. It could be, today, I'll spread kindness, or I'll focus on solutions, not problems. Write it down, then take one small action to plant that seed. Smile at a stranger. Tackle a task with optimism. At night, reflect on the effect. Did your kindness inspire a warm response? Did your focus create clarity? This builds a habit of intentional creation. For bigger goals, visualize your desired effect, like a thriving career or deeper connections. Then work backward to identify the causes. What actions, thoughts, or habits will get you there? Cause and effect puts you in the driver's seat. What seed can you plant today? A powerful exercise is the ripple meditation. Once a week, sit quietly and picture a calm pond. Imagine dropping a pebble, your action or thought, into the water. Watch the ripples spread, touching every part of your life. If the pebble is anger, see how it creates conflict. If it's love, see how it fosters harmony. Spend 5 minutes visualizing positive pebbles, like patience or effort, and their effects. This strengthens your awareness of your power. Cause and effect isn't about control. It's about creation. What ripples are you creating right now? For gender, the practice is balancing your masculine and feminine energies. Action and intuition, doing and being. Life flows when these energies dance together, so start with a balanced check-in. Each morning, take 5 minutes to assess your energies. Are you overly driven, rushing through tasks without reflection? Or too passive, avoiding action? Write down one way to honor each energy today. For the masculine, set a clear goal like finishing a project or speaking up. For the feminine, listen to your intuition. Maybe journal your feelings or meditate for clarity. This keeps you aligned, like a river flowing with both strength and grace. A daily practice is the energy union exercise. Before a decision, place one hand on your forehead, masculine, logic, and one on your heart, feminine, intuition. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and ask, what feels true? Let your logic outline the options, then let your heart guide the choice. For example, if you're choosing between jobs, your head might list pros and cons, but your heart might lean toward one for reasons you can't explain. Trust both. This takes just 2 minutes but unites your energies, leading to balanced decisions. Over time, you'll feel more whole, less torn. How can you honor both energies today? To deepen this, try a weekly gender meditation. Sit quietly and visualize a dance between two figures, one representing your masculine energy, action, focus, and one your feminine, intuition, nurturing. See them moving in harmony, neither overpowering the other. If one is dominant, gently invite the other to step forward. For instance, if you've been overly driven, imagine your feminine energy softening the pace. Spend 10 minutes here, breathing deeply, affirming, I am balanced, I am whole. This aligns your inner dance, reflecting in your outer life. Gender teaches you to create with both strength and sensitivity. What's one step you can take to balance your energies? Now, let's step back and see the bigger picture. You're not just watching a video, you're on a journey of awakening, and these laws are your map. The KYBALION isn't a dusty text. It's a living truth, pulsing through every moment of your life. You're not a victim of circumstances, tossed by the winds of chance. You're a co-creator, shaping reality with every thought, every choice, every breath. This is the heart of the KYBALION's wisdom. You hold the power to master life, to align with the universe's rhythm, to become an initiate of your own destiny. But what does that mean, to be an initiate? It's not about secret rituals or hidden temples. It's about living consciously, seeing the deeper meaning in every experience, and choosing to create with purpose. Think about your life right now. Every challenge, every joy, every moment. It's not random. It's part of a larger tapestry, woven by the laws you're learning. That argument you had is teaching you about correspondence, showing how your inner state ripples outward. That low moment last week, it's rhythm, reminding you that tides rise again. That spark of inspiration you felt, it's vibration calling you to tune higher. These laws aren't abstract, they're alive, guiding you toward awakening. And awakening isn't a destination. It's a process, a journey of remembering who you are. You're not just a body, a job, a role. You're a spark of the cosmic mind, a creator in a universe of infinite possibility. What would your life look like if you lived that truth? This journey isn't always easy. The lows, the doubts, the struggles, they're part of it. But the KYBALION teaches that even hardships have meaning. They're not punishments. They're invitations to grow, to refine your power. Picture a sculptor chiseling stone. Each strike chips away what doesn't belong, revealing the masterpiece within. Your challenges are the chisel, shaping you into who you're meant to be. Ever faced a moment that felt like rock bottom, only to emerge stronger, wiser, clearer? That's the alchemy of the soul, turning pain into purpose. What hardship in your life is sculpting you right now? The beauty of these laws is their simplicity. You don't need a temple or a guru to apply them. You start where you are with what you have, your thoughts, your choices, your heart. Every moment is a chance to align with the universe. When you catch a negative thought and choose a better one, you're practicing mentalism. When you calm your inner chaos and see your world shift, you're living correspondence. When you lift your energy with a smile or a kind word, you're mastering vibration. These small acts are profound. They're the threads weaving your reality. And the more you practice, the more you realize you're not just in the universe. The universe is in you. What small act can you do today to co-create your reality? This is your call to action. Live as an initiate. That means waking up each day with intention, asking, how can I align with these laws? It means seeing every experience, good or bad, as a teacher, guiding you toward mastery. It means trusting that you're exactly where you're meant to be, even when it's hard. The KYBALION isn't about escaping life. It's about embracing it fully, knowing you have the power to shape it. Hermes said, "Know thyself, and thou shalt know the universe." You're on that path now, uncovering the truth of who you are. What's one way you can step into your power today? Let's dive deeper into what it means to live as an initiate, because this is where the KYBALION's wisdom transforms from knowledge into power. Being an initiate isn't about cloaks or secret handshakes. It's about awakening to your true nature, seeing the universe not as a force outside you, but as a canvas you're painting with every moment. You're not just a speck in the cosmos. You're a creator, a spark of the divine mind, shaping reality with your thoughts, your energy, your choices. This is the heart of the KYBALION's teachings. You have the power to master life, to turn chaos into harmony, to craft a reality that resonates with your deepest truth. But it starts with a choice to live consciously, to see every moment as a chance to align with these cosmic laws. What would your life look like if you chose that path today? Think about the moments that brought you here. Maybe it was a restless night, a question that wouldn't leave you, or a feeling that there's more to life than what you see. Those weren't accidents. They were the universe whispering, nudging you toward this truth. The KYBALION teaches that every experience has meaning, even the painful ones. That heartbreak you went through, it wasn't just loss, it was correspondence, showing you what needed healing within. That time you felt unstoppable, it was vibration, your energy aligning with the cosmos. Every high, every low, is a thread in the tapestry of your awakening. You're not here to be tossed by life's waves. You're here to learn how to surf them. What's one moment in your life that's teaching you right now? This journey is about remembering who you are. The ancients called it gnosis, knowing not just with your mind, but with your soul. You're not just a body, a job, a list of roles. You're a co-creator, connected to the stars, the earth, the infinite. When you embrace this, life shifts. Challenges become lessons, not burdens. Opportunities become invitations, not flukes. You start to see the laws at work everywhere. That argument that left you drained is cause and effect, showing you the ripple of your words. That moment of peace in a busy day, it's gender, your masculine and feminine energies in balance. The KYBALION isn't just a philosophy. It's a lens, revealing the hidden mechanics of your reality. How would it feel to see your life through that lens? But awakening isn't a one-time event. It's a practice, a daily commitment to live with intention. Each morning you have a choice. To drift through life, reacting to what comes, or to create with purpose, aligning with these laws. Imagine waking up and asking, how can I embody mentalism today? Maybe you focus on gratitude, tuning your mind to abundance. Or, how can I honor rhythm? Perhaps you notice you're in a low cycle and choose rest over struggle. These small choices are profound. They're the brushstrokes of your reality. Over time, they compound, turning a life of chance into a life of mastery. What's one choice you can make today to live as a creator? This path isn't always smooth. Doubt creeps in, old habits pull you back, and the world can feel heavy. But the KYBALION reminds you, even those moments are part of the journey. Their polarity showing you the contrast that fuels growth. Picture a seed buried in dark soil. It doesn't curse the darkness. It pushes through, reaching for light. Your struggles are like that soil, dense but fertile. They're shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for the light. Ever faced a moment that felt like failure, only to realize later it was a turning point? That's the alchemy of the soul, transforming pain into wisdom. What's one struggle you're facing that could be a seed for growth? The beauty of these laws is their universality. They don't belong to one culture, one time, or one person. They're woven into the fabric of existence. Ancient sages saw them in the stars, modern scientists see them in quantum fields, and you see them in your life. When you're stuck in traffic, feeling your vibration drop, you can choose to lift it with a deep breath or a favorite song. When you're facing a tough decision, you can balance your masculine logic with your feminine intuition. These laws are your tools, always available, no matter where you are. You don't need a temple or a title to use them, just awareness and courage. What's one law you can apply right now to shift your reality? Living as an initiate means trusting the journey, even when the path is unclear. The KYBALION teaches that the universe is always speaking to you, through signs, synchronicities, and feelings. That moment you found this video, it wasn't random. It was a sign, a nudge from the cosmos saying, you're ready. Trust those nudges. They're the universe's way of guiding you toward your purpose. Every step, every challenge, every insight is leading you closer to who you're meant to be. As Hermes said, the soul of man is of no less duration and extent than the universe itself. You're not small, you're infinite. What's the universe whispering to you today? This is your invitation to step fully into your power. You're not here to play small, to let fear or doubt write your story. You're here to create, to align with the cosmic laws, to become a master of your reality. Every thought is a brushstroke, every action a ripple, every moment a chance to shape your world. The KYBALION isn't just knowledge. It's a call to action, a challenge to live with purpose, to see the sacred in the ordinary, to know that you're never alone. The universe is with you, in you, through you. Will you answer its call? Don't let this moment pass. The journey you've started here is just the beginning. The universe brought you to this video, but it's up to you to keep going. Click the next video to dive deeper into these truths, or explore our playlist to uncover more tools for awakening. This isn't a solitary path. Join our community in the comments below. Share your story, your questions, your breakthroughs. Maybe you applied mentalism and saw your day shift, or you used rhythm to navigate a tough week. Your experience matters, and sharing it inspires others. Together, we grow, we awaken, we create. This is more than a video, it's a movement, a call to live consciously, to master reality, to become who you're meant to be. As you move forward, carry this truth in your heart. The universe is whispering to you. Dare you listen? Let those words guide you, remind you, ignite you. Every step you take is a step toward mastery, toward awakening, toward the infinite within you. The KYBALION has found you, not by chance, but by destiny. Now it's your turn to wield its power. What will you create? Let's take a moment to reflect on where this wisdom began, because the roots of the KYBALION hold even more secrets to deepen your understanding. Picture those ancient sands of Egypt again, where the air hums with mystery and the temples stand as gateways to the divine. Long before the KYBALION was written, seekers gathered under starlit skies, their hearts open to truths that transcended time. These weren't just philosophers, they were explorers of the soul, mapping the unseen forces that shape reality. Their teachings, whispered in sacred circles, were more than ideas. They were tools, forged in the fires of insight, to bend the fabric of existence. Why were they so careful with this knowledge? Because it's like a blade sharp enough to carve a masterpiece or cause chaos if mishandled. These early initiates didn't just study the stars or the seasons, they studied themselves. They saw the universe reflected in their minds, their emotions, their lives. This is where the law of mentalism took root. All is mind wasn't a theory to them. It was a lived truth. They observed how a single thought could spark a chain of events, how focusing on fear brought discord, while focusing on harmony brought peace. Picture a priest in a temple, sitting in silence, training his mind to focus on a single point of light. Through discipline, he learned to shift his reality, to create with intention. This practice wasn't reserved for the elite. It's available to you. Your mind is a temple, and every thought is an offering. What offerings are you making today? To deepen mentalism, consider how it connects to modern science. Quantum physics suggests that consciousness influences reality. Particles behave differently when observed. Your attention shapes the world, not just philosophically but physically. Ever noticed how focusing on a goal makes it feel more real? That's your mind collapsing possibilities into reality. The ancients didn't have microscopes, but they had wisdom. They knew that the mind is the first cause, the spark that ignites creation. To apply this, try a practice from their time. Contemplation. Choose a quality like love or abundance and spend 10 minutes daily focusing on it. Feel it, see it, let it fill you. Your mind will start weaving it into your reality. What quality do you want to create? The law of correspondence also has deeper roots in those ancient sands. The priests saw patterns everywhere, in the cycles of the Nile, the orbits of the stars, the rise and fall of empires. They understood that these patterns weren't separate. They were mirrors of a single truth. As above, so below wasn't just a saying, it was a way of life. They aligned their rituals with cosmic cycles, knowing that harmony within reflected harmony without. Picture a scribe etching symbols on papyrus, each one a map of the universe's patterns. By aligning his mind with these patterns, he aligned his life with the cosmos. You can do the same. Your life is a mirror. What patterns are you reflecting? This law connects to modern systems thinking, which sees the world as interconnected. A change in one part, like your emotions, affects the whole, like your relationships or health. To deepen correspondence, try a practice inspired by the ancients. Pattern observation. Spend a week noticing connections in your life. When you're calm, does your day flow better? When you're tense, do problems arise? Write these down and you'll see the mirror at work. Then, adjust your inner state, maybe through breathing or gratitude, to shift the outer. The ancients knew that small changes create big ripples. What inner change could you make to shift your outer world? These deeper reflections show how the KYBALION's laws aren't new. They're eternal, rediscovered in every age. The alchemists of the Middle Ages saw mentalism in their quest to turn lead into gold, not just physically, but spiritually, transforming a heavy mind into a radiant one. Renaissance thinkers saw correspondence in their art, reflecting divine proportions in paintings and architecture. Today, you see these laws in your life, in the way your thoughts shape your day, your energy draws experiences, your choices create your future. The KYBALION is a bridge, connecting you to this ancient wisdom, empowering you to create with the same power as those early initiates. What will you build with this knowledge? You've journeyed far, and this moment is no ordinary pause. It's a threshold, a doorway to a new way of being. The KYBALION has unveiled its secrets, not as a distant philosophy, but as a living truth pulsing through your life. These 7 laws, mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender, aren't just ideas. They're the keys to unlocking your power, the tools to sculpt your reality, the map to mastering life. You didn't find this knowledge by chance. The universe led you here, whispering that you're ready to step into your role as a co-creator. And now, as you stand at this crossroads, the question isn't what you've learned. It's what you'll do with it. How will you shape the masterpiece of your life? Let's take a breath and feel the weight of this moment. You've discovered that your mind is the canvas of reality, painting every experience with your thoughts. You've seen how your inner world mirrors the outer, reflecting harmony or chaos based on what you hold within. You've felt the pulse of vibration, lifting your energy to align with joy and abundance. You've learned to dance with polarity, turning challenges into opportunities, and to flow with rhythm, trusting life's cycles. You've embraced cause and effect, planting seeds for the future you desire, and balanced the masculine and feminine energies of gender to create with both strength and intuition. These laws aren't abstract. They're the rhythm of your heartbeat, the spark of your soul, the essence of who you are. What does it feel like to hold this power in your hands? This is the truth the ancients guarded, the wisdom etched on emerald tablets, whispered in sacred halls, and preserved through centuries. It's the same truth that's awakening in you now. You're not just a viewer, not just a seeker, you're an initiate, someone who sees the deeper patterns, who knows that every moment is a chance to create. Picture a vast ocean, its waves shimmering under a starlit sky. Each choice you make is a wave, rippling outward, shaping the shore of your reality. The KYBALION has shown you how to guide those waves, to carve paths of purpose, to build a life that resonates with your deepest truth. What waves will you send forth today? But this isn't the end. It's a beginning, a spark that can ignite a lifetime of awakening. The universe doesn't reveal its secrets for you to set them aside. It's calling you to live them, to weave these laws into every thought, every action, every breath. Imagine waking up tomorrow and asking, how can I embody these truths? Maybe you start your day with gratitude, tuning your mind to abundance. Maybe you pause during a challenge, flipping its polarity to find the opportunity within. Maybe you check your vibration, choosing a song or a smile to lift your energy. These small acts are your initiation, your way of saying yes to the universe's call. What's one act you can commit to right now? You're not alone on this path. The KYBALION's wisdom has drawn seekers together for millennia, from the temples of Egypt to the study halls of today. You're part of that lineage, connected to every soul who's dared to ask, what is reality, and how can I shape it? This connection isn't just in the past. It's alive now, in the community we're building together. Don't let this video be a fleeting moment. Dive deeper. Click the next video in our series to explore more tools for awakening, or check out our playlist on mastering the cosmic laws. Each step you take expands your power, bringing you closer to the truth within you. Where will your next step lead? Your voice matters in this journey. The comments below aren't just a space to scroll through. They're a sacred circle, a place to share your story, your insights, your transformation. Maybe you applied mentalism and saw a negative day turn around. Maybe you used rhythm to navigate a tough cycle with grace. Maybe you felt the balance of gender shift a decision in your favor. Whatever you've experienced, share it. Your words could be the spark that inspires someone else, the nudge that helps another seeker find their way. Ask a question, share a breakthrough, or simply say, I'm here and I'm awakening. Together, we're not just individuals, we're a movement, a wave of consciousness rising. What will you share to light the way for others? This path is yours, but it's also bigger than you. Every time you choose to live these laws, you're not just changing your reality, you're shifting the world. A kind thought ripples into a kind action, which sparks a chain of positivity. A moment of balance within you inspires balance in others. The KYBALION teaches that the universe is a web, and every vibration you send out touches the whole. You're not small. Your choices, your energy, your awakening, they matter. Picture a single candle in a dark room. Its light seems small, but it pierces the shadows, inviting others to light their own flames. That's you. Your awakening is a light for the world. How will you shine today? As you move forward, carry this truth close. You're never truly alone. The universe is always speaking, through signs, synchronicities, and the quiet voice within. That moment you felt drawn to this video? It was a sign, a whisper from the cosmos saying, "You're ready." Trust those whispers. They're guiding you toward your purpose, your power, your truth. Even in your darkest moments, when doubt or fear creeps in, know that they're part of the journey. Their polarity showing you the contrast that fuels growth. Their rhythm, reminding you that light follows dark. Their cause and effect, teaching you to plant better seeds. The universe is with you always. What's it whispering to you now? This is your moment to step fully into your power. You're not here to drift, to let life happen to you. You're here to create, to align with the cosmic laws, to become a master of your reality. The KYBALION has given you the tools. Now it's up to you to use them. Every thought is a brushstroke, every action a ripple, every moment a chance to shape your world. Live with intention. See the sacred in the ordinary. Know that every step, even the smallest, is a step toward awakening. You are the artist, the sculptor, the dreamer of your reality. What masterpiece will you create? As you carry this wisdom forward, let these words echo in your heart. The universe is whispering to you. Dare you listen? Let them guide you, inspire you, remind you of the infinite within you. The KYBALION has found you, not by chance, but by destiny. Now go forth and create. The universe is waiting,